Dr. John Backman from Scripps is here now with more on this drug, Orlistat. Good morning, sir.
Hi, how are you?
Now, this thing is getting rave reviews. I got the press release, and it was just a glowing report, and you got to wonder how much the drug company is behind that. What would you see as the real negative of this?
Well, I just had a chance to review the article last night after midnight, actually, because it really hasn't even come out yet. And I have to tell you, I'm not terribly impressed by the results. Basically, after 2 years of a controlled diet and either Orlistat and placebo, followed by an additional year of a different diet and Orlistat, the difference between the treated group and the non-treated group was 7 pounds. 7 pounds over 2 years, I'm not impressed with.
If it had been just the drug itself, but this was with an altered diet as well. I mean, if you can't lose 7 pounds in 2 years with just a minor alteration, it would seem, in your diet, you should be able to lose 7 pounds in just a few months.
I think it's simple accounting. There's about 3,500 calories in a pound. If you can change your diet and exercise program so that you lose perhaps 500 calories a day, that is, perhaps walk 2 or 3 miles a day and decrease your intake by 200 or 300 calories, you're going to lose a pound a week. It's simply a difference in lifestyle.
Yeah, and we were talking during the break. You've run 70 marathons. It's just a constant. It's a lifestyle.
Right, and I don't want people to think that you have to run marathons in order to control your weight. It's simply you have to be doing something. There's an interesting series of articles in the LA Times each Monday in the health section called How I Did It. Started after fen-phen was taken off the market. And basically the scenario is exactly the same each and every week. They show before and after picture. Most of these individuals have lost 50 or 100 pounds. And it's fill in the blank. They started moving, and they decreased their fat intake, and they stopped snacking.
We watched Oprah Winfrey, and we watched her start to exercise and start to get thin. I want to ask you something about this not being broken down. The fen-phen problem was that it was increasing serotonin levels, that it was creating heart problems. This is all digestive tract, Orlistat.
This is an entirely different mechanism. This is not working in the brain. It is simply blocking fat absorption, and it does it very effectively. The problem is that, one, if people overeat above that, then they're going to get back to their prior caloric intake. Number two, the adverse effect is by blocking fat uptake, there's more fat excretion, and that causes problems with the stool, sometimes even very, very debilitating problems.
So these are people, if a person came to you, how much overweight would they need to be before you would give them anything but a prescription for exercise and changing their diet and their lifestyle?
The national recommendations are based on the body mass index, and we strive to have people achieve a body mass index of under 25. 25 to 27 is an intermediate. That's diet and exercise. Above 27 is generally considered significant. Certainly above 30 is considered obese, and these are the patients that might require a medical intervention.
How much weight do you think somebody could lose if they did moderate walking 5 to 6 days a week, changed their eating habits just moderately? I'm not talking about going on a fat-free diet, but just moderation in walking or jogging and or moderation in changing their intake of foods. How much weight do you think they could lose just doing that in a year?
In my practice, and I've been dealing with this problem for over 20 years now, I've seen people lose 50 and 100 pounds and maintain it. The significant part is the exercise in terms of maintenance, and I don't want people to think of a diet as a restricted intake that they're going to then finish in 6 months and they can go back to their good diet. Their diet is their diet for the rest of their lives, and so it can't be oppressive.
Look at food as fuel. Dr.
Exactly.
John Backman, thank you so much for being here. Good luck in your next marathon. I know we're going to be running side by side in the rock and roll, so
sounds good.
I might latch on and have you drag me a mile or two. Thank you so much.